rhubarbTV, and just to extend onto that, while there's a break in the sports, we're going to have a quick behind-the-scenes look at what's happening in here, our little media room, all the interviews, all of our live stuff. This is where it's all taking place. I'm here with our head of live, Josh Barker, who's going to give you a quick little tour around our media room. I think it's really impressive what Josh has done here today, so I look forward to having him tell you all about it.
Decent. Thank you, Owen. So I'm Josh Barker, head of live productions for rhubarbTV, and today we've done Varsity.
Hi, I'm Owen Evans. I'm the station manager.
Yes, he's not just a random, hobo. So this is our media room, and Stag TV are just coming through the door. Do you want to see that, Tom? They're just butting in here in our lovely interview of the behind the scenes, but Anyway, Tom, this way. Right. So for our live production, Varsity is our biggest ever. Put it on autofocus, Tom. Yeah. Decent, right? So Varsity is our biggest ever live production Rhubarb's done. This year, I really love technical things, and I've really tried to make Varsity as good as I could. So we've got an amazing array of cameras over there, shown in just a sec. So the way our room is set out, we have this side, the interview space. So we have a camera to do standard interviews, plus the one you're using, camera operator Tom, for our live, and then that's for our edited footage later. And so we do interviews with captains and people from sports teams. But then if we look on the other side of our, media department studio, we have basically the curation area of the live stream. So we have the vision mixer. This is where our camera feeds come in. So if we look here, we've got our preview screen. This is going to be a bit of inception, because if you look at that camera is you right there, Tom, or whoever's watching. So that's our preview. That's what we're about to put live. That is live, though this is weird because you're filming what we're watching, which is a bit odd. And then you've got all the camera feeds. That's a video feed. So we're running a VT over there. And then we've got up to 8 cameras. We're camera 8. And then this is all in our sports tool today at Varsity, in our sports center. And we use this vision mixer, a Blackmagic one, to mix all the camera feeds. So we got 1 to 8 here. So I'll do a quick cut. So you could do a quick cut like that. Beautiful, like Carlos is doing on the preview. And that's how we change our shots. Over here, we have another computer that's running our graphics, so when we're in a break, for example, when we need a rest, and to get things ready for interviews, etc. As Carlos is playing, we've got a little VT for rhubarbTV. We run that on our feed 1, so through our breaks, and then if we come to the right side of our media station, we have our basically sound control center. So we use our main Mac computer we normally use in our media suite, and it basically mixes all the sound for us. So as you can see, my voice is coming out of camera 8, which is the one you've got there, and then you've got all the other cameras, and we just mix that all together to try and make a really kind of crisp audio. If you want to get more technical, if we go underneath the table over there, we'll see the array of cables we have set up today. So if you want to just quickly go down there, Tom, we have a thing called the switcher. This is our main thing. We have up to 8 cameras coming in the back there. And they all, if you quick look at the floor, it goes under the door, and it goes all the way outside. And that's basically our setup today. Pretty hench. I'm actually quite pleased with it. I tell you, the stress as a student. I mean, a lot of students get a lot of stress, but this plus a course and everything else, and getting all the kit down here, we have to use trolleys. We didn't have like a vehicle or anything to get this here. Quite stressful, but I'm quite glad. Station manager Owen over there. But generally, it's turned out pretty well, Owen, hasn't it? I was stressing the week before. I was like, oh, it's not going to happen. But it's turned out really well, I think definitely. Especially with interviews. We did do a fight night recently, and it was just filming boxing. But this is kind of like a step up. We have more cameras, more crew, a bigger event. And, we've upped the game with an interview segment, things like that, and extra things. And it's really, really proved Rhubarb can, do anything.
100%. It's gone fantastically well. Josh, all credit to him for this. He's been working at this tirelessly for 1 or 2 weeks now, and I think it's gone so far. It's been an absolute phenomenal. I think exactly as you said, Rhubarb has proved itself to be something quite fantastic, and we look forward to everything else we're going to do in the future. If there's nothing else from you, we'll wrap up and throw back to.
What's next?
So coming up next, we've got basketball coming up. In about what time is it now? Got basketball coming up, and that should be good, both women and men's. There's also the mascot race at 4:30 on the Mugger track, which you don't want to miss, because that's literally the 2 mascots running against each other, which should be great fun. And yeah, the events are still powering on through. So who are we sending them back to now, Carlos? basketball. We'll take it back to basketball. Marvelous. Basketball training. We'll throw it to them. Thanks so much, and hope you enjoyed this behind the scenes.
So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. And carry on watching rhubarbTV.